All right. So, question: do you guys feel like there's any other artists who has effectively shown woke concepts in their music videos as well as Childish Gambino?
Joyner Lucas.
Joyner Lucas. Yeah, 100%.
What's that song that he had with the white cat and the black dude? That were they were rapping across the table.
I don't remember, but it was woke.
Sounds about right.
Was it?
Sounds
yeah,
about right.
Was it that woke if we don't remember?
Well, no, it's a it's a
I mean,
song.
I think people, honestly, I think people remember the ending more than anything, like any other aspect of it.
Well, those dudes hugging.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know, but I guess we'll go
I feel like it could have been a little more hard hitting if they just like agreed to disagree.
Possibly, but I don't know.
But my question is then.
Oh, I'm not racist. I'm not racist. That's
so here's the question though: if his endings his ending was kind of like, in a way, don't massacre me, but what I'm interpreting Kanye, his ending is kind of like what Kanye's been saying to a certain extent. Not
kill her, y'all.
Not
Get
the
her
crazy
the
stuff.
kill her.
No, about
free
the
thinking?
love part. I'm not talking about the other crazy stuff. But when he's talking about to love your enemy and to show love when they show hate,
Agreed.
Joyner Lucas showed that at the end of his video.
Damn. So was Kanye biting Joyner Lucas this whole time?
Negative.
I mean, but the things that the things that Kanye is saying is nothing new. Like the whole love your enemies. I mean, Martin Luther King Jr. did a whole sermon about that, so that's nothing new.
Yeah, that's true.
And even free thinking is not like a new concept. There have been other people that have been advocates and pushing for that. I just think that. Oh, did you see that tweet though? There's this tweet that shows that some of the people that Kanye, the books and photos he's been showing, so there's one of them that's a renowned performance actor. And the theory was like, this is all a big performance act. And he's been showing signs of it with the books and people, like the names and the books of people that he's been showing on social media.
I read that, but I wasn't really sure. I wasn't sure. Because well, I don't know. Before we do that, let's introduce ourselves. We haven't even done that.
Oh, yes. I mean, I feel like you guys already know us at some point. But my name is Erin Ashley Simon.
Brandon Killabh Hall.
Regular Naz.
Yes, he got it.
He finally got it, ladies and gentlemen. Even though that was a regular ass intro as always, he got it. Thank God. But yeah, back to what you're saying. I did read that, but again, I'm not ruling out that Kanye is not trolling. We're aware that he's trolling left and right. So I feel like everything at this point is calculated.
Sorry, I was just thinking about the much dank video. Did you see that one?
Yeah.
There's this YouTube channel, like they just kind of like mess around with interviews and stuff like that. And like you gotta watch it. It's freaking hilarious.
Yeah.
It sounds to me you got precisely the reaction you wanted by wearing that hat.
No,
you knew there was going to be a reaction, but it also opens up this dialogue that you're not apologizing because everybody else, when they make a statement like that.
I'm in the hospital, right? I was drugged out. I was on opioids. 2 days after I got off of opioids, I'm taking two. Hey, everyone listen to this, please. Obama was our opioids. Hey, everyone listen. 2 days later, I'm in the hospital. I was taking 2 opioids. I went from taking 2 pills to taking 7. 7. 7. 7. 7, bro. And I'm not drugged out. I didn't want y'all to call me fat. Y'all had me scared of myself. So I took 7. 7.
It just makes him look even crazier.
I don't know. That shit's crazy. Did you guys watch the Met Gala?
No, I looked at the photos on Twitter.
Okay.
Yo, I saw someone that said, that what's his face, Chadwick, that he looks like a Douce bottle.
Yeah, 100%.
A new Douce bottle.
They got him out of here. So, so this year's Met Gala, for those that don't know, the Met Gala is a fundraiser that they do every year. A lot of people think that it's an award show. Which is crazy, but it's a gala, and every year they have a theme. So this year was Heavenly Bodies, fashion of Catholic and imagination. Hence, Chad would look like a fucking Douce bottle.
The Black Pope.
The Black, yeah, word. He looked like the Black Pope.
No paid ad, by the way.
Yeah. So a lot of people were there. Did you guys see the picture of Beyonce there?
No.
Y'all ain't see it? All right, so let me show y'all. I'm gonna scroll over. Let me show y'all the picture of Beyonce being there.
I mean, I'm sure
she wasn't really there because her fans were mad and they posted this shit.
There's nobody there in the picture.
Yeah, but the funny thing is, this picture went viral.
Oh,
So for those of you guys that will see this episode, so Beehive members were outraged that Beyonce was not there, and so because of that, one of the Beehive's leaders took to Twitter and created an imaginary picture of Beyonce, but it wasn't there. It was really just the red carpet, i.e. the white carpet, and said, Beyonce serving looks. Beyonce is killing it on the red carpet tonight. I just thought this was funny.
How did you get mad?
Yeah, then they said the Holy Ghost, God bless the Holy Ghost, pound Beyonce. I thought that was really funny.
But how do you get mad at somebody for not showing up to something they don't want to go to?
Yeah, I don't know. Well, the prior year, apparently, well, not apparently, she was pregnant and didn't feel comfortable attending. So Beehive members this year were looking forward to seeing her and was disappointed that she was not there.
I mean, but my thing though is y'all just saw her do 2 crazy shows at Coachella. Like I want to see that more than just seeing her on the red carpet. To be honest.
I don't want to see.
Can she get a break?
Yo, Beyonce stars are not allowed to get breaks. Don't you know that?
She has a family. Can she live?
Yeah.
Beyonce is at that level where she wants to declare a holiday today. It's going to happen.
Yeah, I don't know. So. In other news about the Met Gala, did you guys see that Nicki and Cardi have finally squashed their differences?
Hold on. Can I say real quick before you get started, E? In my opinion, Nicki kissed the ring and definitely walked up to Cardi first and said, hey, how you doing?
Why are you stealing my points? You know we talked about that in pre-production.
Stolen.
All right, that's fine. I'm going to get you out of here. It's next topic.
Well, it was definitely forced. Did you see Cardi B's face? It looked a little...
These pictures, Cardi has the face, like, the first picture that goes viral is Nicki and Cardi, and you see Cardi's hand up there, and it looks like they're having a conversation. And it looks... You can see Nicki kind of, it looks like she's voicing her opinion. She looks like she's kind of saying, hey, I didn't want no beef, no smoke. And then...
I don't want no static.
Yeah, I didn't want no static. But then there's another angle here where Cardi has the pettiest face ever in life, where she's looking like, bitch, whatever. I ain't rolling.
She looks like she smells someone fart.
Well, yeah, that I know it was you, like one of those. So, what do you think? How do you think this happened? If I'm Cardi, I came up to her like, do you think she came with the static? Like, yo, you had something to say? Huh?
I feel like there was a moderator person, or was it not right?
Yeah,
moderator person who kind of like mediator. Excuse me. There you go. There you go. I knew I was saying it wrong. A mediator who kind of like, I feel like someone like that kind of brought them together, because it just the photo kind of looks like it was not planned and maybe it was forced upon.
Who's the dude in the picture again?
Yeah,
the designer.
That guy. And there's someone else in the back. Oh, Jeremy Scott.
Jeremy Scott.
There's Jeremy Scott, the white guy in the back, but then there's the black guy. I'm not really too in tune with the fashion.
Yeah, he doesn't matter. Well, that's fucked up. See, black guy doesn't matter. Jesus Christ. He matters. Black lives matter. Forget it. Forget what
in this context, he does not matter.
Yeah.
In this photo, yeah.
Yeah, but black lives matter.
But the designer probably was the one that brought them together, because didn't you say last year Nicki was wearing his dress?
Yeah. So that was the other thing. But as I'm reading on, and I missed this, Nicki then looked into the camera, one of the media people there, and said, you know what? Because I'm the bad guy, I wanted to make sure that the bad guy was here. Nicki then announces that she's dropping her album titled Queen June 15th.
That sounds like strategy.
That's what I'm looking at now. So now scratch that. I think Nicki did walk up to her with the smoke and said, bitch, my album dropping next. No.
No, she didn't do it like that.
She probably didn't. But she just,
I just wish it was like that.
Yeah, I do wish it was like
Be
that.
like, yo, I got better bars than you. Come stacked next time.
But I think strategically, she probably did go up to her now. And it could be just to, kind of clear the air, maybe. We don't know. But I do think strategically she did that just because, again, that's a moment where everyone's probably paying attention to their, the meeting of the minds at that point, and then, announcing the album directly after the red carpet meet between her and Cardi.
I mean, but also, like a photo like that, it's going to go viral.
Oh,
so it makes sense to do that and then just announce that your album's going from a strategic standpoint.
WWE, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. But even speaking of that, did y'all see Robert Kraft with the Migos? Come on, bruh.
Yeah.
It's becoming very obvious what you're doing.
Like, fam, you got to stop.
Meek Mill, now the Migos.
But
like,
no, he was with Gucci Man, too.
Oh, Gucci. Yeah, between Gucci Man in that photo, between Gucci Man and Meek Mill, when Gucci Man was wearing a Celtics shirt.
Do we think he's a wave hopper?
Oh, yeah.
I think he's trying to show that he actually cares about black people and is friends with black people, but obviously his actions don't show that.
Yeah, I'm not rolling.
Give my man Colin a job.
Yeah. It's too many people in the NFL that are capable of filling slots on his team, and he's not doing it. So I'm not rolling with this fake woke.
And
shit.
Eric Reed, too.
Word. Definitely Eric Reed.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not rolling with this. Let me take a picture with black people to show that I don't have a problem with them.
I don't care.
You kidding me? That's like when people freaking go to, like, some people go to Africa just to take pictures with black kids who are like in poverty just to show that, oh, look at me, I'm doing something positive.
Yeah, those things bother me. Like when you see prominent actors and actresses going there and they have good intentions, you know what I'm saying? That really bothers me when you're sitting by a kid with flies on them and shit. Like, look, I'm here. I have my arm around them. You know what I'm saying? Like, that bothers me.
Like,
Something about
feed
that.
them. Better yet, you could buy them a little hut.
You stay, I'll leave.
Yeah, and those little videos, and they may help, but those little sponsorships, just $1. That you don't know.
They've been asking for $1 since I was
better
a
health
little
of
kid,
people. I've just never been a fan of it. I feel like it's cheap.
But not even celebs. Like there've been I've seen people on social media that posted photos, especially when they went overseas, and it's more prominent when they're in Africa. And I'm just like, why are you taking photos of these kids basically looking half dead just so you can show that you're trying to do something good? Like, get the hell out of it. No, some of those kids look that sick. Yeah, like they're like basically they look like they're like death. Like that's what some of them look like.
They're starving?
Yeah, and the bellies and everything.
Yeah, they're probably gonna look like that when you haven't eaten in a month. Yeah. I mean,
but my thing is just like,
it's
why?
Like, because they're fake woke.
Yeah, I agree. Yo, do we give Jaden Smith Met Gala Worst Dress of the Year award?
Leave that kid alone, man.
Fam, he showed up in Air Force Ones with a plaque.
Oh, you talking about him?
I mean, he got a plaque, so.
I guess
I love Jada, man. That's super.
I don't know, but I'm not. You know what? I'm not going to get upset with him because he's been consistently different.
Yeah.
He's always been that way, and so has Willow. And speaking of that, the mother came out with a pretty bomb Facebook show.
Yeah,
check it out.
I ain't gonna lie.
That was a pretty. She talked to Will Smith's ex-wife,
which was crazy.
That was bomb. And then sat down with her mom and Willow and talked about the ex. That was.
And then talked about sex. How Willow walked in on them smashing.
Yeah,
that's awkward.
I was like, damn, they're that comfortable?
Well, she didn't know, but she didn't know. Jada didn't know.
Yeah, Jada, if you look at Jada's reaction, she was like, well, yeah, Mom, I got introduced to sex when I walked in and you and Dad having sex. She's like, whoa, all right, stop the tape. Stop the tape, fam.
That just lets you know how big that master bedroom is.
Yeah.
That she walked in.
Yeah, that she walked in and you didn't even hear anything. Like,
she was 5 miles away from the bed.
She was 8 miles away from the bed.
Binoculars. She's like, no.
And then was like, yo, y'all busy now? She's like, busy.
No. You know, remember the cartoon movie Hercules when they went into the where oh my God, I can't even think.
You're ruining the punchline.
Where the dead where the dead like the dead people are, and she freaking had to like go on that little boat and give a token. You never seen that scene in Hercules when he goes to get Meg's soul?
Sorry.
when it's in the water? You've never seen Hercules?
I've seen Hercules.
Has anyone here seen Hercules? You know what I'm talking
now you're on
about?
a roll.
Thank you.
Well, so this guy's 13.
Yeah, Chris is 13. He's seen all that shit.
Oh
SpongeBob,
my
all that
gosh.
shit. Nobody's seen that shit.
Have you seen Mulan and all that? You definitely have seen
Yo,
Hercules.
Mulan was kind of fine. No?
Wait a second.
I'm a creep.
Yo, you're about to lose it.
All right, forget it. Y'all gonna judge me. Mulan wasn't fine, for real. Mulan was not fine. Pocahontas was bad, too.
She's a savage.
All right, forget it, man. Y'all ain't feeling
Oh,
me.
that's so bad. I said that.
Well, that's what John Smith said. John Smith can say it, but I can't.
Yo, we all got ADHD. We can't stay on track. Shit.
I say it, and now it's an issue, right?
Yeah.
Well,
I'm
what he
just
said
saying.
was bad too.
He made a whole
They just
song
down.
about it.
I know, but they downplayed it. Disney.
Well, that's true.
They're like, let's say something a little stereotypical racist and just make a music out of it.
Make it a catchy song.
Make it a catchy song, and no one will know what we said.
So many hidden jewels as a kid. You remember like Puff the Magic Dragon and all this other shit. Like there's mad shows that came out where I was like, oh man, this shit's great. Even there's it was something I was watching. I can't think of it, which is obviously pointless now. But I was watching something with my nephew, and you know things don't resonate with you when you're younger. Like you just think it's a cartoon, shit looks great. But then I was watching the same cartoon with my nephew. I'm like, wait, they're talking about fucking. I'm like, oh, wait, what's happening right now? And my little nephew just like, man, this is great. I'm like, no, this shit is crazy. You're getting poisoned right now. So many hidden fucking jewels in cartoons.
Yeah, there was one cartoon show that I like, same thing you did. I watched it over again, and there was a blog that talked about all the subtle, like, sexual adult stuff in cartoons. And one episode, I forget what it's called, but it was on Cartoon Network. The cartoon character went in and got, like, his prostate checked, and the doctor just put his hand, like, way up there.
Jeez.
And I'm like, oh my
Sounds like a Ren and
gosh.
Stimpy episode.
Yeah, that sounds
No,
crazy.
it was,
You watch Ren and
God.
Stimpy?
It wasn't Ren and Stimpy.
Seen that, right?
That's
But that one was really bad too.
Word.
Ren and Stimpy was pretty bad.
Well, listen, what wasn't bad was that fire-ass Childish Gambino.
That's only like 30 million hits in 2 days.
Fam.
But it didn't trend on YouTube. Like, what the F? That just shows you YouTube trending is not actual trending.
I was gonna say that. Do we think that YouTube blocked it? I would hate to think that.
No.
No, I just think for trending, their trending probably just means who's spending money.
But that shit did 30 mil in like an hour or something stupid. Like,
Yeah.
how is that not trending?
You pay for those things. That's
Pay
why.
like you weigh.
He probably didn't pay for it.
Pay to play.
Yeah. Well, what did you guys think of the video?
I thought it was brilliant.
Now, for those listening, the name of the
It's a heavy
video
word.
that Childish Gambino dropped, it's
think
called
it
"This Is
is.
America." Very, very woke, very, very woke, conceptually dope. So, Erin, you thought it was cool.
She said brilliant.
Well, yeah, Donald Glover is a brilliant individual. Like, he's the only one that I would really say
I didn't
the
say
word
he
brilliant.
wasn't. I didn't say he wasn't.
No, but you said the word. Is
Yeah,
no.
Well, last-
he tried to shade you. Get him.
Well, I had
No.
a conversation last night.
He did.
Okay.
with you and Wayne. And Wayne said it was the greatest video of all time. And I said, that's a little outlandish. And then Brandon co-signed 2,000%.
I did co-sign that, and then I thought back
Well,
and
I
I
wasn't in that
retracted.
text.
I tracked
So
it. I
that really
contracted-
doesn't mean anything to me.
Yeah, I contracted that. While I do think it's up there. With
I think
it.
it's brilliant.
I thought about a bunch of. See, I put it up there with like the woke videos, but then holistically, it can't be up there as like the best video.
I
of all
don't
time.
say, yeah, I don't agree with that, but it's brilliant in the sense of there's so many contextual layers to this music video. You could literally watch that music video 5 times and catch something that you didn't catch before.
Yeah.
Like, I think that's brilliant, especially when it comes to music videos now.
Right.
Like, he really put so much thought to it. But also, we have to remember, he also writes for TV shows.
Yeah.
So this guy
That's a cheat code
is
when it comes to music videos.
no, like, it's not about Chico. Like, this dude has been successful with music,
Right.
successful with writing TV comedies,
Correct.
successful with his own TV show.
Correct.
Like, he definitely is a brilliant man. He's one of the people that's probably going to get an EGOT sometime soon.
Yeah.
But that's what I'm saying. It's a cheat code, and I'm not saying in a bad way. I'm saying that he's helping the director direct his own music video. There's no other artist that's doing that. Lil Xan's not going to do that.
J. Cole is doing that.
Yeah, J. Cole. But yeah, I don't think he's as visually, as a director, I don't think he's as dope as Donald Glover.
You seen that Bob Lobo?
Oh my gosh! Listen, man. I'm just
saying. I'm just saying. Don't talk bad about Royce. Shout out to Royce. Just saying. Tuh.
I'm not gonna talk bad about Royce.
I'm just saying.
I'm just stating an opinion. That's it.
All right. Well,
that's it. Am I wrong?
Yeah. All right. So
your opinion doesn't matter.
So I thought it'd be great for us to all analyze the scenes of the video and give our critiques based off of data.
Okay.
I'm prepared. Are you guys prepared to do this?
Oh yeah, of course.
Well, if you weren't, I was trying to get you guys out of here anyway. So the first one is the gunshot to the head. Here. So obviously, the scene speaks for itself. He's playing the guitar, and then Childish then pulls out a gun, blows his brains out. What did you guys interpret this as? Do you want me to go first?
Yeah, please.
You were gonna go first anyway.
Yeah, enlighten us.
I don't have to go first because I've already formulated my opinion of this. I think it's multiple things.
Oh yeah.
But I want to hear what you guys think.
No, go first, please. Enlighten us.
Okay. So the first thing that I've read like a few articles on this, right? And then I looked at this video again and again. So from what I'm gathering just on his stance, just on the guy playing the guitar and then it immediately cutting into it is, what is it? I'm having a brain fart. Wait. Oh, it's about the contradictions of America. How this gentleman could pretty much just be minding his business, not doing harm, but then having harm done to him. And then on top of that, people covering it up as if it doesn't matter, as if it didn't happen. Hence, as soon as he shoots him, someone just carries the guy away, takes the gun, and puts it into a red towel, and then just walks off, and it goes to the next scene. It talks about the contradictions of how things that should be important are not important based off of just how society is today.
Society cares more about guns than they do about lives. That's what it's referring to.
Correct. So that was my next point, is that they took care of the gun versus taking care of the guy. Like he carefully gives her, or I think it's a woman that takes the gun. He carefully gives her the gun. She wraps it up, make sure it's wrapped up. Meanwhile, they just drag his body off.
Yeah, that scene was a little boy. The girl took the AK.
Yeah, the AK. Sorry. Yeah. Well, no. This is a different scene.
Yeah, no, I'm saying this particular scene with the hooded man in the chair.
Yeah, you're right.
Is a little boy.
Yeah. So, well, I'm mixing up scenes.
Did you get the hood?
Huh?
Did you understand the hood?
Well, that's what I was going to ask you guys about. I don't understand the hood. Why is it in the beginning of the video he is shown playing the guitar and you can see him visually and you see he's a black man, and then he has a hood on? Is that because I guess color doesn't matter? Is it because
well I could one could surmise that perhaps the hood can represent anyone. Anyone can be underneath the hood.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it's the unknown. That's what I'd say.
Also, well, kind of going off of what you're saying, I saw in an article that they were saying that the stance that he was having, and there's some men that were like, oh, that was a fruity stance, but someone actually pinpointed and said that his stance is very similar to the Jim Crow mascot stance. And that they're saying something along the lines of how like him shooting the black man is not only playing a reference to what's happening now, but then also has the historical context of the Jim Crow laws and what went on back then. And you can even, if you want to get even deeper, back then in Jim Crow laws and even before then, typically before they lynched black men or black women, they would put sometimes the hood over their heads. So that's another thing too that can actually be interpreted from this.
Yeah. The other thing I know that he was criticized on was his attire.
Yeah, there's something to that.
Yeah. We'll get to it. I'm gonna let you get to it because I think you probably read the same thing I read. All right, so let's jump to the next scene. So the next scene is Childish Gambino dancing with the school children while there's chaos happening in the background. Now, this is something we've touched on a lot on our podcast, a lot. And this, to me, stood out very, very easy. It's while, violence is happening in the background in what seems to be like an urban community, black people are being used as a distraction to that. Hence, the foreground is the violence, where the main scene is them just happy, smiling, dancing. And even the dancing used in this it's like 10 popular trending dances that's happened over the years.
From also black artists.
But that's the other thing, all by black artists as well. They also said that the reason he did that is to keep you in tune to the video. He knew doing the nay and doing all of these dances would keep you in tune, and it distracted you from the overall purpose of this scene. This is probably one of my favorite scenes in the video.
Also, there's one thing that I didn't even notice until someone tweeted about it, and I actually went back. In that specific scene right there, there's a guy who jumps off the top balcony, and he has a white shirt, and everyone else has like a dark attire and everything, and it's crazy in the back. He jumps off on the top left corner, which they said that it could also mean contextually that we as society do not pay attention to mental health and suicide as much as we should. I thought that I missed that. I missed that entirely until I saw that tweet.
I missed it. I 100% missed it. Now I want to go back and watch it. I totally
you'll
missed
see him. You literally will see him jump off. I mean, we'll show that clip in the video right now, but you literally see him jump off from that top left corner while he's dancing. He jumps near where the car area is.
Damn. All right, I gotta watch that again. I totally missed that. I thought I was on spot.
You know what those uniforms remind me of? Oh my gosh! Before I lose you guys, there's this old movie that takes place in, I think, South Africa. About I want to say about apartheid, and there's like the students wear those uniforms. I can't remember the.
That was the one thing I couldn't figure out what these uniforms symbolize. Like, why those uniforms? Why those colors? Even though it looks but it looks like Catholic school. But that could be like, I know that public schools wear these uniforms at one point.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like, why these uniforms? Why any of that?
It could be those dancers could represent the youth.
Yeah.
So
like young youth.
Did you guys realize that? And I missed this. Did you guys see SZA in the video?
Yeah, and I know I found out what she represented. She represented liberty.
Correct.
I'm gonna be honest with you. You could show me a picture of SZA right now. I wouldn't know who she is. Like I know.
Cancel. You're canceled. You're canceled.
That's why you're regular.
That's it. You're canceled.
That's why you're regular. Now you will never be the real.
We've definitely talked about SZA like 2-3 times. You never looked her up.
I know who she is, and I know her, but I couldn't like.
You never Googled her. No. The times we talked about her. Yeah,
you
can just walk out the door right now.
Yeah, word. Erin, break down his attire for me. Why is he dressed like this? Mind you, again, internet trolled and killed him for this. Why do you think that he did this?
Well, first off, of course, Twitter and social media is going to troll him initially because they're based off of reaction and not, knee-jerk reactions and not actually paying attention. Someone was saying how the buttons in the front, is similar to how Confederate pants were during the Civil War.
Correct.
And that's but also another thing too is him not wearing a shirt. I forget the guy's name. I'm gonna look it up once you guys are talking. But him not wearing the shirt and having the gold chains is resembling a black, or it's either black or an African activist that he didn't really wear a shirt, and he had this one photo where he didn't wear the shirt. He had like these big chains on. So it's kind of like. It's like a contradiction. You have pants that are representation of potentially a Confederate pants, but then you have the upper part, which is representing an activist, a black or African activist.
Yeah. The other thing what I read was that he was bare-chested with his hair not done to show that he was human, that he was the same as everyone else. He wasn't dolled up. He was being his true form, which I thought was interesting as well. I read the Confederate flag thing as well. And I think it also, if you notice, he doesn't have a belt on either. And that's also in style right now for men to wear pants that are super fitted without belt, a belt being worn. So I thought it was a play on modern times versus, olden times.
Well, when
interesting.
your pants are skin tight, you don't have to wear a belt.
Well, that's in style. I mean, you wouldn't know that.
No, I would not at all.
The Gun Down Choir. Terrible. I mean, I thought this was a dead giveaway.
Yeah.
For the fans. So again, this is a direct correlation to 2015 Charleston shooting that happened, where 9 people were killed in the church. So that was pretty much honest. This one, I have a theory on it, and this is the last scene. The last scene is seen where Childish is running, and he's being chased by a whole mob of people. You have white people, black people, cops. You have pretty much everyone chasing him, and you see his face very intense and very scared. What did you make of this?
I don't know, man. I was trying to figure it out, but I don't know. Honestly, just don't know. I don't know. What are you running from life, from problems?
Yeah, so I read a number of things. What I got from it was that he's still, as a black man, he's still on the run from America. Because America is made up of just different cultures and different people and just different walks of life. That's what I got from it. I'm not saying that that's accurate. That can be totally off basis. He could just be extremely hungry, trying to go catch Mr. Softy. I don't know.
His barber said he's leaving.
Yeah, it could be a number of things. He could be trying to go get a shape up. So, but that's what I got from this part.
Yeah, I think there are people obviously that were saying like it was some quote unquote sunken place that he was trying to escape from. It's kind of like what I kind of like, and you know, I may not entirely agree with it, but what I got from it was the disillusion that things are okay. Throughout the entire video, he was dancing, he was moving. It was such a sense of you know, disconnect and disassociation with what's going on. And then it got to a part where, you know, he stood on those cars, and those cars obviously represented like Philando Castro and some of the other, you know, stops where police have shot some individuals. But then I think he got to the point where it's just kind of like, when he was running, it's like he realized everything that was going on and he was trying to run from it. Yeah. Kind of like, it could be interpretation about running from the problem, not escaping the problem. Yeah, could be that too. Or, you know, feeling like we're at a period of time where I guess not everyone, maybe some, but some of us are realizing all the things that are going on, and it's just like, it's so chaotic. Like, what do we do? You know, it's a sense of fear.
That's a good take on it too. Damn.
The great thing, okay, this is why I said it was brilliant what he did, is because there's so many different connotations that can come from different parts within this video. And I think, like, because of that, it makes the video more enjoyable. I literally watched the video 5 times, and I saw or learned or thought of something new. Yeah. And then after I read articles, I then went back again and still learned something new when I read some of the opinions that other people had. So there is a sense of brilliance when it comes to this video specifically.
This video it puts me, for whatever reason, when Madonna did Like a Prayer. Okay. You ever seen that video?
Yes.
Like a Prayer? When Leon is playing Black Jesus, and the song Like a Prayer is really about sex. And that video actually got her, she lost her Pepsi endorsement because of that, because of that video. That's the kind of impact that this video will probably have. I wouldn't say it's the greatest video of all time, but it is still a pretty dope video. I guess people talking, so that's cool.
So it got me to thinking when we were talking, off air, obviously. And this may be a difficult question considering the age gaps. No, for real, because again, I'm thinking of moments, right?
Yeah.
For me personally, do we give Michael Jackson the Video Music Award of a lifetime?
He set the stage and the foundation for a lot. I mean, you and I would probably remember, and people a little older than us, that, you know, news channels were stopping what they're doing when he premiered the video.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, it was a moment. Like, I'm thinking about, do you remember the time? I'm thinking about Thriller. I'm thinking about, what was the movie with the whale? Free Willy, the fucking, I can't think of the
I know it's all, oh man.
Heal the World.
Yeah, Hell One, and they had the Earth song.
The Earth song, which is one of my favorite records. The Earth song is fire.
That shit is mad emotional.
Yeah, it is.
Oldie emotional.
I cried in the car. But I know we've been killing Robert. Robert has done something for the culture too when it comes to movies. Like I thought about Down Low 1 and 2.
Yeah, Trapped in a Closet.
Trapped in a Closet.
1 through 100.
Yeah, like I thought about a lot of the contributions, and I just thought about like how much money back in the day went into like videos were like a thing.
Yeah.
Like if you didn't have a video, you weren't even popping. You can have a smash 100. The video was really what got you over the hump. Like labels were investing more so in the video than they were in your fucking recording budget.
But that's when MTV and
TRL.
BT they were actually
in
playing
the box.
They were video music box.
Yep.
Chris, you know nothing about that.
Yeah, you don't know.
Oh my God.
Yeah, Chris is 13. You don't know about the box is when you didn't have cable, and if you know how to work the TV, you can get to this one channel, and if you move the antenna a certain way,
wasn't
you can
Rachel hosting that? Rachel, did you make?
Yeah, you could turn the antenna a certain way and get the perfect reception for the perfect fucking videos.
Where is Rachel?
Oh my gosh.
I don't know. Damn. I thought about Janet Jackson too. Janet Jackson had some fucking amazing videos.
Yo, that Scream video?
What? But the family, of course.
Yeah. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie.
She can't trip up with having Michael Jackson as a brother.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. They may be the GOATs.
Yeah, Mike.
Videos, maybe the GOATs.
Mike set the bar, man.
Yeah, they may be the GOATs. I can't think of anybody else that's really done it to that capacity.
Consistently.
Like even the people that were in the videos, like the Remember the Time video had Eddie Murphy, fucking
Magic Johnson.
Like it was a thing.
I was like having LeBron James in your video and him play a security guard.
But even like
yeah,
shout out to Mike, man. R.I.P. That shit's crazy.
Had a young Wesley Snipes in
the man.
What's that, Bad?
Bad.
Yeah.
Damn. Beat It video.
Yo.
Yep.
Who was in the beat? That's from New York Undercover.
New York Undercover, yeah.
What's your man's name? The Puerto Rican dude.
I don't know. Damn. I don't know his name.
He was in
it though.
He looks crazy now, by the way.
Yeah, you saw that shit?
He looks crazy.
Yeah, the cast of New York Undercover got together, and I was just like, damn, they should have never got back together. Like, I wanted to remember you as you were.
You were waving goodbye before the
Detective
car blew
Ortiz or whatever his name is. I can't remember what his name is on the show, but damn, he looked bad.
Ortiz sounds about right.
Yeah.
Rodriguez.
Word. That's fucked up. Mad racist. Do we care about Katy Perry and Taylor Swift ending their beef?
Nope.
Shout out to Katy Perry for kissing the ring of Taylor Swift.
Yeah.
Bowing down.
Bowed down to the great. Yeah, I don't really care about this. I just figured,
What was that beef about?
I don't even know. Like, I don't really care enough. Erin has a look of disgust on her face.
No, I don't. I know. I just don't.
She's remember the September song that
was trash.
She still feel a way about it.
She dead ass fucking, yeah. She creased her sneaks.
Shit. Yeah.
She's definitely wearing creased up Air Force One.
Oh, no, I don't know. Like, me personally, like, I just don't, like, if musically, I like feuds. Yeah. I like competitions. But if it's like outside of music, like I don't really care.
Katy Perry and Taylor Swift are not making beef tracks.
I don't know. I mean,
they're not in the studio.
I don't know.
Taylor may be feeling a little froggy. She already took that Earth, Wind and Fire record. She may send some bars.
Taylor Swift already. She's trying to get a little more hip. She did some like breakdancing stuff, and
you saw Miley Cyrus
there,
right? Miley Cyrus is all about the black culture and Jordan, and she got the money, and she's I'm out.
She's not the only one. A lot of people.
You know who did that?
She did that.
Fooled us. And I was mad about it.
Hold on, you was fooled by Miley Cyrus?
I think no.
Wait,
hell no.
hold on. Wait, is it a man or a woman?
It's a woman. And a man. A man did this too, but
okay, I can't lie. The man partially is Justin Timberlake.
Yes.
Women.
I'm as soon as I say the name, you're gonna be like, "Holy shit!"
Justin, you think he
definitely
partially, yeah,
partially, 100%. But even outside of that,
like definitely back in like the NSYNC phase.
You know who I think started that wave? Pink.
You mean Elvis?
Pink. You said
Elvis definitely started that wave.
Well, no, that's
you made that. That's more like your song. Let me get that right.
No. Elvis wasn't like let me borrow a rapper and put. He straight up stole.
Yeah, he was original Suge Knight. Original Suge Knight. I'm talking about Pink. Do y'all remember when Pink came out?
Yeah, I actually bought that album. Pink was my girl. That was my. I'm not even on front. Pink was my girl.
Yo, Nas is like, that was my jam.
I'm so lost. He bought a Pink album, but don't know who SZA is. I don't even know. I'm confused. I'm so confused.
Where do we go?
I don't even know what's happening in the world anymore.
Damn, that's a good setup.
Yeah, you alley-ooped it.
Yeah, yo.
But Pink didn't want to do that. She's often come out and said that was L.A. Reid.
No, I know that. But everyone knew that. She was very vocal on wanting to go a different direction, hence her taking the break from the music from a little while and then, rebranding herself. But I'm just saying, I felt bamboozled.
Yeah, I definitely thought she was with the brothers until she married.
Yeah, and then I was just like, all right, she got us. But
but she kept. She's one of the artists that has been keeping it real consistently.
Yeah,
so it's
ever
just
since then, I'm cool.
I'm cool with her, because she's always been very vocal about certain things, and certain artists haven't.
Yeah.
But yeah, but that's the trend. There's been a lot of white pop artists that have gone from the innocent phase to the naughty phase, and then during the naughty phase they get into the hip hop culture, and then when some of them don't realize this doesn't work, they run back to their innocent or their country ways or anything like that.
You giving Pitbull a pass?
What are you talking about?
Pitbull, when he first came out, he was definitely had braids and oversized jerseys when he signed to Little John.
Yeah, he did.
No, but that's different.
But yeah, that's different.
Now that's different. That is him going from Pitbull to being more commercialized.
Yeah.
That's not about being innocent, becoming naughty. Let me grab some black people and put them in my music video, some rappers.
I just wanted to get clarity. Yeah. I wasn't Pitbull.
My
come
man,
after me.
No. That's different.
My man, and the only reason I'll attest to that, my man Young Boss, he's from Jersey. He wrote a lot of records for. I hope I can say that, but whatever. He wrote a lot of records.
Said it now.
Yeah, sorry, I said it. He wrote a lot of records for Pitbull, or wrote with Pitbull, one of the two. But seeing his ascension, I don't think he's ever changed, Pitbull. He's just grown. I look at him like a Hove, and why I say Hove is like the transformations that you've seen of Hove every
Can't be gangster
year.
like that anymore.
Yeah, and just reinventing yourself. So I don't think it's that.
J-Lo?
Wait, what about J-Lo?
J-Lo is a goddess. I will never say anything bad
Wait,
about her.
J-Lo in what aspect?
Yeah, I'm leaving you by yourself.
J-Lo's from the hood. That doesn't.
And Erin is Spanish. So go ahead.
Well, no, but
J-Lo. The floor here.
But J-Lo's from the hood. That's what Jenny from the block is.
I want to hear what Naz had to say.
She's from the Bronx. Yes, she is from the Bronx. I want to say she's from the hood.
What you got to say about that Spanish goddess, Naz? Huh?
What I have to say?
Don't look at me. Look at Erin.
There's people on Dykeman, Fordham Road, and the Grand Concourse that will kill J-Lo.
What you mean? How?
Body wise, and she can barely sing.
Yeah, but they're still on Dykeman. She's J-Lo. I don't even know why this is discussed.
But I'm saying she went.
She
Who
can
are
dance.
you today?
Sorry,
Who are you
sorry.
today?
J-Lo can dance though.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, she started out as a fly girl. I remember her. 100%.
Yeah, but if you're gonna get mad at her, then get mad at Cassie. Get mad at some of the other girls.
I will never get mad at Cassie, for the record.
She's not looking at you. She has Diddy.
I don't want her to look at me. I like Cassie. I think she's dope.
Okay.
No, but I'm saying based on what he's saying, if they're not excelling as much within the singing.
Yeah. All right. I'm rolling.
So you got to get mad at some of the other ones then too.
I do. Name, I will fry him right
But you
now.
still don't know who SZA is.
No.
That's
and
the
fucking
problem.
bought a Pink album. Listen.
Dog, it was like 97, 98.
Next,
I was like 11 or 12.
Next. So funny story that Britt brought to the attention. I didn't know about this, but I just thought it was funny. Dr. Dre loses a name fight with his OBGYN, who is also named Dr. Dre.
With A.
Yeah,
not his.
That's a wild statement. With A. Yeah, let me not say that. Sorry. No disrespect. I don't want any problems.
Oh my gosh.
That's a wild statement with his OBGYN. Yikes.
Oh!
Yeah, that's wild. Sorry, Dre. Dre ain't listening to this shit.
You never know, man. He's out there on that yacht.
Yo, that's oh my god, that's so funny. That's like when everyone thought Sierra was a man.
That was disrespectful.
Yeah, it was. I mean,
Brandon, don't go there. Don't go there.
I'm not going there. I'm chilling. I don't want no smoke.
You about to say Sierra was a man.
Who?
And Dr. Dre went to OBGYN.
That would have been. That's a lose-lose conversation.
Yeah, no, I'm chilling. I don't want no
Oh
problem.
my God.
no problem.
Yeah, that's so funny. I just had an image. Dead ass of Dr. Dre in one of those those things that you put on when you're at the OBGYN sitting in the seat.
That's terrible. That is terrible.
Oh, but that's funny though.
That's pretty funny.
That's pretty funny though.
He caught it out. You can't sue somebody for using their name.
Yeah, how did you lose to an OBGYN though? You lost to the pussy doctor.
Wow. I don't even know where to go from it.
Think about it. No?
Wow.
Damn. All right. Well.
Yeah, also like, how are you gonna sue someone for the name they're born with?
It takes a special kind of dude to do that job.
Well, I learned this early on though in the business though. That can happen. Like, if, like, let's say I'm Killabh BH. It was made. You have to go and protect yourself. Like a lot of rappers that have their real names. Like, I hate to use them all the time, but Joe had to go and trademark his name.
Well, yeah,
you know what I'm saying. So that's something that I'm assuming Dre would do. But I guess because the name is spelled differently, it's spelled Drai. I guess it's not.
But the thing is like
matters.
even if his name was spelled Dre, like. Come on. And what they may look at is like, okay, when was this guy born versus when did Dr. Dre make his name? And the guy was born way before Dr. Dre became Dr. Dre. Then I would assume like you can fight that with that.
So did he sue the other Dr. Dre?
Well,
from Ed Lover and Dr. Dre. You remember him?
I always wondered that though. I did wonder that growing up.
Yeah.
It was a constant thing to hear both of their names, especially when they would have to release records with Ed Lover and Dr. Dre.
Mm-hmm.
They would often say a new record by Dr. Dre, and then Dr. Dre would be introducing this. It was really, my childhood was fucked up. So I was trying to understand like how that worked too. I wonder if there was ever a conflict. Like, you know how nowadays it's very common for people to have like a little or something like that in front of their name? It's mad littles.
Can you imagine someone trademark little? That's gonna fuck up the game.
Wow.
Get you rappers out there, go ahead, man.
Yeah, word.
Somebody go trademark Lil.
Alley-oop.
Damn, actually, but that would be super hard though. Cause then like when it comes to Lil Wayne, did anyone trademark? You know what? That would be really interesting. Someone did trademark Lil already.
Maybe we should look into this. Let's edit this part out. I don't want to talk about this anymore. We have a gold mine here.
Sorry, no more littles. You guys gonna have to figure out what that first part of your name's gonna be.
Zan.
It's gonna be like small. small cheese. Yeah. small Zan. Small pump.
Hey.
Jesus Christ. All right. That's our episode for today. We're delirious.
Wow.
Yeah, as always, guys, check us out on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, everywhere, Grassroots Pod, YouTube as well. Check us out there. Also, as we always say, join our GroupMe chat. That's going to be the link for that, I'll say, will be at the end of this video or in the description for the GroupMe. So always, come check us out. And give us our top 5 videos if you're old enough. Because if not, it may not matter. So give us your top 5 videos. I would like to see what it is. And I would like to hear you guys' top 5, and I don't even know if there's enough of it, but top 5 woke videos. I want to know what the woke videos are. So we have Joyner Lucas.
There should be enough. Well, it depends how old they are, but there should be enough.
It depends on how old you are. So I want to hear some of these woke videos. So take a listen and let us know what you think in the comments and on our Instagram, or we check our YouTube page constantly. So obviously post the messages there. And that's it.
What you gotta say, Regular Naz?
I'm Regular Naz, man. Holla.
Oh wait, hold on. Before we stop this,
he has the worst.
Before we stop this,
intro, outro, like he's a.
Here you go. This is what she looks like. That's SZA. I couldn't end the show without you seeing what she looked like.
Word, my brother.
See this? See this?
She kind of has like a Shaka Khan hairstyle going, like a young Shaka Khan. You ever see a young Shaka Khan?
Of course, I've seen a young Shaka Khan.
First of all, he said hairstyle, guys. Do not try and troll him.
No, troll him.
His social media is yo_whip 2 P's.
Holla at me. Yeah. I want that static.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, like that guy who tried to troll Brandon.
He didn't want that smoke.
Not at all.
RIP his account. So we out. I'm Brandon Killabh.
I'm Erin Ashley Simon.
Regular Naz.
Fucking whack, yo. You are the worst intro, outro. You're gonna be a snippet on an album on this fucking shit moving forward. All right, we out.